Hey guys, Wood with Blue Collar Talent Scouts. Listen, back with you just to give you a couple more thoughts about how to get good people. It is very hard right now. We've talked with a couple of people recently and it's like they don't see any applicants, okay? Right now, there is a war for talent going on. And to win that war, you have got to be one of the first to respond. It's the type of thing where you can't sit on these resumes. You can't sit on these applications. You have to act quickly. Think of it this way. If you were in a situation where you had a call come in from an AC client and they had no cool because it's midsummer and their AC is blowing hot air, you're going to jump on that call right away because you know every client in that circumstance has called 3 or 4 different organizations and invited them out. The first truck there wins. The same is true in a lot of cases with applicants. When an applicant applies to you, they probably aren't happy where they're at. They're applying to 3 or 4 different places, and you need to respond quickly. That AC call, if it comes in and it's a no cool call, you wait 3 days, you're not going to get that job. You know as well, if you had an AC manager or sales manager who didn't get someone out to that call same day, probably within the same couple of hours, if at all possible, you probably have a hard conversation with that individual as well. So it's very important that time to contact is going to be a key factor. The other key factor is you cannot depend on marketing. Marketing works great with clients. Jingles, TV ads, slick stuff in the newspaper, anything you do in terms of promotions, sponsoring local teams, whatever, it all works with the client until they read the reviews. And if the reviews don't back it up, then you may have a little bit of a struggle. Here's the reality with applicants. Applicants don't read that stuff the same way. They'll read it, they'll like it, they'll think it's funny, they'll think it's great, but the other side to it is they're chattering with the other people in the market. They're talking to people who have worked for you, have heard about you, all of that type of thing. If you're one of those companies that guys will say, and I've heard this with companies I've worked with and worked for, you know what, I don't know how I get paid. I just look at my check on Friday and if it looks right, I'm good. But sometimes I really don't understand how they calculate it. If you're a company like that, if you're a company that has a reputation for being hard to work with, if you're a company that has a reputation for a lot of turnover, or you're known to have a poor reputation with the client base in the market, you're going to have a hard time getting good people out. Hey, you want some help with this? You want some more specifics on this? We can help. Blue Collar Talent Scouts is available. Give us a shout. My phone number is 713-545-2362. My partner Dan, his number is 972-821-9154. We're glad to help. That's what we live for. We love the trades. We only work within the trades. We're thankful that you took the time to listen to this, and if there's something we can do to help you, reach out. Thanks.